right, my name is John Laughlin. I'm the CEO of Conference Technologies, and I'm lucky enough to be here today with the author of Scaling Up, Verne Harnish, my very close friend now, and somebody that's assisted me in my business dramatically over the last decade.
Well, and John, you've been a great student of business, applying all the ideas that we've been sharing and scaling up. So what we thought we'd do is talk about three things. And, I want to start with, the largest challenge in any company, the minute you get the second employee, is communication. And so talk a little bit about, we really push hard that this meeting rhythm really is the heartbeat of the business. Talk a little bit about what you guys have done around your meetings.
Well, first of all, every day, Monday through Friday, 8:02, I have a huddle meeting on a daily basis with my strategic group, and everybody reports out to me Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 8:02. There's 12 of us, 1 minute each, and we go over what is the most important thing that we're going to accomplish today and where I'm stuck and where I need assistance, and that sets up the communication pattern for the rest of the day and what we're going to accomplish on that day. But on Monday mornings is a little bit more special, and on Mondays we call it Strategy Monday, and on Strategy Monday at 8:02, the exact same time, that group shows up, and for the next 3 hours we work much more specifically on the strategic initiatives that we need to accomplish for the week. At 11 o'clock, then I have a second group come in, and it's kind of my operations group. We call it O4S, which is Opportunities for Success. And those individuals give us the very specifics within the organization as to what jobs are on time, not on time, what the customers are saying about us. Do we need more programming, more engineering, more project management? What city would it need to be in? And just the logistics of how to get our jobs closed out and complete as fast as we possibly can. Monday carries on throughout the afternoon, several other meetings in the afternoon, and in a 1 day a week system, I'm able to get a real heartbeat of what's going on in our 20 plus locations around the country, and it allows me a tremendous amount of freedom to know what I need to do the rest of the week, and that's very helpful in scaling our business.
Yeah, so that's been one of the keys is, a lot of times what companies do is they want to spread out these management meetings. We're going to have the executive team on Monday and accounting on Tuesday and sales on Wednesday and operations on Friday. And that may seem logical, but by putting them all on the same day, you can get in the flow. And you can get them all out of the way. You've got your meeting Monday, which then frees you up for the rest of the week. And so, to me, that's what's critical John has done within his company. And as a result of that, except for that daily touch point the other days, you're able to spend the rest of the week then doing what?
So I spend most of the rest of the week in a customer-facing environment or working on whatever I think is strategic and important for that particular week. I travel a lot, I've got remote locations, and I love to go to the remote locations and spend time with possibly a customer, an engineer on site, a new employee that maybe hasn't had the significant amount of support and development time that other individuals have. And I like to hang out in the offices throughout the rest of the week, helping integrate many things. And at the end of the day, I'm kind of a sales consultant in my own right, so I spend time assisting there as well.
Yeah, and so that aligns with really one of the things that we're pushing, which is 80% of your week, you ought to be out of the office, either figuratively or literally like John is, out in the market, talking to employees, talking to customers, checking in on what's happening in the marketplace. So you effectively can run your company a day a week, which is what you're doing on Monday because of this meeting rhythm. And you have a special meeting that really was what Jim Collins pushed. In fact, when I cornered him across all of his books, what was the one idea he discovered that he thought all of us should implement, including us mere mortal companies, not the Fortune 500, and that is this idea of the council. So tell a little bit about your council and what you talk about, when it is.
Yeah, so council meeting actually starts at breakfast on the Monday strategy day, and I have a group, there's 4 of us. We meet together at 7 o'clock at Denny's, for goodness sake, but it's something that we like. It's convenient, it's easy, and it kind of sets the tone. And we spend an hour in preparation for Monday strategy meeting, just working on anything that we think is important. Typically the quarterly strategic ideas that we're trying to push through the system, get some momentum behind, those kind of things. We tend to have the biggest challenges getting those quarterly initiatives to move through the system quickly and rapidly, and we spend a lot of time on that Monday mornings.
Yeah, and so that's what's critical. You can't really be working on the big strategic ideas once a quarter or once a year. You need to be getting some talk time around those every single week. And I'm guessing it's fairly unstructured. You're over breakfast, you're breaking bread together, you've got a chance to really just have these conversations.
Yeah, Monday, the council meeting is not super structured. Besides being critical people in my life at work, they're also some of my closest friends. And those meetings go from what'd you do this weekend, what'd you do last weekend, what's most important to you this week. But then we also get on task before we head out, and we get real specific to what we're trying to accomplish for the week. And it's been beneficial for Conference Technologies.
Yeah, and it's that thing that Pat Lencioni talks about, the importance of not only having a smart team, but a healthy team, one that really appreciates each other. In fact, I just did a piece on why Norway has won the most gold medals in the history of the Winter Games. And Sports Illustrated dug into it, and part of it was the closeness of all the athletes together, even if they're individual performers. And that's what that breakfast allows you to do every Monday, is become closer together. If you want more information on the council, I recommend the 3 most important pages ever written in business, pages 114 to 116 in Good to Great, where Jim Collins describes precisely the 11 rules for how to structure and run this council. So I think that's it, John. You got the meeting rhythm, lets you run the company a day a week. You then can get out in the marketplace, being with the customers, the employees, and the market itself. And then you've got this chance once a week to build team and to talk about some of the bigger strategic items. And it seems like it's powering you guys well.
It's been fantastic for us, and quite frankly, I'm really lucky to have met Verne Harnish and had the ability to put some of these things into place for our organization. It's not only benefited me and my family, but it's benefited a heck of a lot of other families around me. Thank you.
John, you're welcome.